The last time you bought laundry detergent, did you pay what it cost to make? No, of course you didn't.
Well, yeah, Schrock Innovations is selling its holiday special at cost, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a more loaded machine anywhere.
Thor Schrock is here to compute this. Good morning, Thor. How are you?
Hi,
How's it
Thor.
going?
Yeah, so you had the first weekend, right?
Launch weekend.
The holiday special. How did it go?
It went really well. So we had the radio shows, and they were just, I do radio shows every week, and I do 2 of them a week, and some weeks, I'm always excited to go in, but some weeks it's just, this is just another show. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do our thing, and then there's shows like we had last weekend, and you just walk in and you're like, whoa, this is the energy that people were calling in, and they were just right on target with stuff. It was a blast. And I have people with older holiday specials emailing me this morning like, the new one looks so good. What would it take to upgrade my 2011 holiday? 2011.
5 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, on the other hand, I told the story on the radio show this weekend of the lady who called me up. She had her HP for a year and a half, HP laptop for a year and a half, and 3 months of the year she used it to watch her daughter's sports at college. They streamed it, and then they would shut it and put it in the closet, put it away. And that's all they used it for, and it died after a year and a half. And she's like, we're not big users. Why?
Yeah.
But as consumers, we've kind of gotten used to the idea that we have to replace technology. But the thing about this holiday special, if you get the desktop or the laptop, is they are so loaded. You told us that these things could last up to a decade
you're gonna
without
be tired
you
of
needing to
looking at
upgrade. Right? It's like, man, that computer is still working. But that's the thing about it. You don't need to replace this because it's so capable.
Yeah, when you think about it, like this computer will last. You'll have 10 new license plates before you get rid of this computer. You'll have what else? What else can we count in a decade that you're? And the license plate thing is like prescient for me because I went to renew my plates and it said Schrock, and I said I wonder what the personalized plate is. So I typed in Schrock to see if it's available, and it popped up and said objectionable. Apparently, I'm objectionable. My name is objectionable.
Objectionable and offensive.
Well, I was going to say,
yes.
the sewer was the big issue with the new plate, if you remember that. But these specials, they're limited. So when we say Thor is selling computers at cost, the price that you have on these computers is what it costs to put all the components together and create these machines.
Yep, to get the machines built.
So how much are they?
$14.99, both the desktop and the laptop model. The laptop is an all-metal construction, metal hinges into metal, where you don't get that in laptops. Everything's plastic, metal into plastic now, so it always snaps and breaks. The desktops includes everything. You get the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, the speakers, the whole anchorito, as we say, for $14.99.
So there's people out there that say, because you get these Groupons or whatever that come through, and you see, I can get a computer for $200. Why would I spend $1,400 or $1,500 when I can?
I can just get a new one every year for $200, like Black Friday,
Right.
And you could, you certainly can do that. But number one, the whole point of this conversation I had on the radio show about this woman with the HP was that the system worked perfectly for her. Like, you're not the exception. And she felt like, why didn't it last me longer? You're not the exception. You're the rule. The exception are the people that get 3 years out of their computer when they buy a box store laptop. So the system worked perfectly. You got it for 18 months, then the hard drive died. It's been dying for a year. You didn't know it. And so, therefore, it's bad.
Well,
but the holiday special won't do that.
Don't just go, because another thing we've been trained to do is go in and look for the little card, and there are 3 bullet points, and you try to compare apples to apples and figure out, okay, this is the storage, this is the performance. Well, I guess this is the better deal.
Yeah.
There's more to computers than that, and sometimes we don't always get it. I mean, I don't know what some of those letters and numbers mean, but you can explain all of that to people who come in and say, okay, this is how I'd want to use this machine today. What will it do for me in the future?
Right. Well, no one thinks about that when they buy a computer. They're just thinking about this computer will meet my needs right now. This one, yes, it has more stuff, but it costs more money. But I don't need that right now. So the more frugal decision, here we are in Nebraska, we're frugal. But do you know we're a battleground? Like the Omaha area is a battleground right now?
I've heard.
My gosh,
I've heard.
I saw like 15
Our congressional
ads.
district all of a sudden.
So when you have that need to have that computer do what you need it to do, and you're not thinking about what it's going to do in the future, all of a sudden the future hits you and your computer's not ready or it's dead because they didn't design it to do the stuff in the future. They designed it to do what a normal user does with their computer right now.
I heard something about a free gift. Is there a free, what's this free gift situation?
Yeah, it was hilarious because I know you're an Apple user, right? And Drive Advisor doesn't work on Macs. It's for PCs only.
Thanks.
So we sent out this email, right? And it said the 2016 holiday special is here and your free gift. And actually we had a lower open rate with the free gift. It was like everyone thought it was a scam. But it really was a free gift.
It's legitimate.
Yeah, so we have this new program we made called Drive Advisor. And just like this woman that I talked about on the radio, her hard drive was dying for a year, and the box store told her, oh, it's fine, and then she's out of warranty and it dies. Well, Drive Advisor, you install it on your program, on your computer, and it just tells you if your hard drive is good or not. And if it's going to die, it'll pop up and it'll send you an email actually and say your hard drive on this computer is bad. It's a free program, doesn't cost anything. We built it right here in Omaha, so there's no national reseller or anything like that. And any information, like it asks for your email address when you install it, that's just to send you an email alert if your hard drive is bad. But then the Mac lady, she calls into the show and she says, but I have a Mac. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't work on Mac. She goes, so I don't get a free gift? And I'm like, it's the Apple tax.
But do I need to buy the holiday special to get Drive Advisor?
Oh, heck no. You can just go to driveadvisor.com. Now,
Yeah.
there's two legitimate ways to spell advisor.
ER.
O-R and
Let's
E-R.
not confuse
We're
it.
the Drive
ER.
Advisor of the ER.
ER.
And,
ER.
right, and there's
ER.
3 locations you can go to find Schrock Innovations. You got the Lincoln Service Center, you got Papillion, they've got Village Point as well. SchrockInnovations.com, where I'm sure you can link to all your different programs on there as well.
yeah.
Secure Updater too.
For
Absolutely.
holiday specials, they are limited, and so it's
150. We're in the 140s now.
once they're gone, they're gone. So this is something where time is precious, and you got to act quickly if you want one. Thank you, Thor.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mark. Good to see you.
It is an